Hi, my name is Sherry Sanders and I work as a county extension agent in White County for the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture, and this is Agriculture. I want to welcome you to this series. This series is meant to celebrate and empower women working in the field of agriculture in the state of Arkansas. This month's feature is Lauren DeSisso. Lauren is from McRae, Arkansas, right here in White County, and she is the owner-operator of Rose Ridge Farms, and this is her story.
So I grew up in Louisiana. My parents are from here, but I grew up in crawfish and football country. And that was my life. But I had this great aunt, and she had a Victorian home, and she had roses that surrounded her home. And I have these vivid memories of being in her kitchen, and we had to eat pimento sandwiches. I don't know why, but we always had to eat pimento sandwiches. And she would open her kitchen window, and in would come the smell of the roses. And it's not a memory that I had a lot. I didn't get to go there a lot, but it is 3 or 4 times that I got to go visit her and experience that. And I mean, they stuck with me. And I knew my whole life, one day I was gonna build that Victorian home, and it was gonna be antique yellow, and I was gonna have roses. And I didn't know how that was gonna play out, but it was always there for me. And my husband and I spent 15 years in Dallas, just about, in the city, which, you know, you can't really grow much in the city in Dallas. And so it left me for a long time. And then we had the opportunity to move back to Arkansas and this land that we bought. And the second that we did, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it. My Papa Joe Webb, was a World Grand Champion Tennessee walking horse trainer. He had 3 World Grand Champions. He was from here for a bit. He had a big barn over there where Land of Frost is now. That used to be their barn. It burned down, I can't remember the dates because I wasn't alive back then. And then they moved their ranch to Russellville, Clarksville area where they are now. His son now owns it. And the Tennessee Walkers, you know, back then they were a big deal. He trained horses for like Elvis, you know, and he was very charismatic and gruff, but yet super compassionate. I mean, anybody that knew him just adored him. And he taught me how to ride, and he was very particular how you rode. And he was very gruff about it, but he was so magnetic the way that he would encourage you. He would say, looky here, whenever you did anything good, and it would just fill you with like joy, right? Because you knew he was actually complimenting you because he'd do it all the time. And so that's how I grew up with a love of horses. And he had a huge barn. I mean, there were hundreds of horses, but I inherited a portrait of Mark of Carbon, which was one of his grand champions. And for some reason, I didn't even really know the horse, but he's always been real special to me, and horses in general have always been a big deal in my life.